Oh. Just a second here, please. Oh, oh, what the heck? Oh, I'm trying to get my chat. Oh, I know it. All right, hold on. I know what I did wrong. Here we go. Did wrong. Hey VMC, how you doing? Sorry about that. So I'm gonna give it a couple of minutes here. See if anybody else joins. Um, I already got 5 rolls out. If nobody drops in here in the next few minutes, case in 2006. Sorry. I know you guys. I know. I just got off the phone with Will, American Eagle Hoarder. He told me. I guess he got 4 boxes. So I imagine people are going to go bounce back and forth. That's fine. Let's see. What time is it? I'll give it 2 more minutes at 4:05. I'll start. As you see, I already got some out. And 4:05, I'll start searching. Oops. Let me turn this up. A little more light in the room would help. Let me go turn the light on. There we go. Okay. Oops. It's 4:05. Oh, 4:04. It's close enough. I say we start searching. What do you say? Oh, oh, explosion. That's what I say. Let's do it. Let's see. I hope Emil drops in. I want to find out if he got his package. I found all the quarters that he was missing for his book. I just wanted to know if he got them or not. So I think I sent them Monday. So, but he lives all the way in Connecticut. Who knows how long it takes? Just wanted to let him know. Let him know that I did get him. And then one of the quarters, the hardest ones that for me to find, is that Choco Nation or something like that. Anyway, I don't know. That seemed to be the hardest one to find. First coin that I looked in. Oh, let me turn. I forgot. I forgot I got the TV on. There we go. Now we can't hear it. But the first coin I look at was the Dean minted Choco Nation that he was looking for. But I don't know if it's any better than the one I sent him, but most of them were pretty good. I looked at a couple of them and they were. I replaced I think 2 of them because I found a better specimen for it. Interesting. Let's see what we got here. It's that Kansas quarter. I was looking to see if we had a In God We Rust, but no luck. I'm surprised I haven't seen 2019 or 2020 yet. Ah, now that I speak, there's a Weir Farm. Could we get a W quarter out of the first roll? That would be freaking awesome. And that'll be a big no. I'm surprised that was the only quarter, the only one that I had to look at. So how's everybody doing today? Weather good, cold. It's pretty nice here. It's 67 degrees. I'm actually kind of surprised. We never really had that much of a winter. Not that I'm complaining, because cold and arthritis don't go good together. Let's see, which one is that? Yeah. Hey Lauren, how you doing? Yeah, we got a Salt River Bay here. Another Salt River. And looks like another no. I need to move this a little bit. Boy, I don't know why. There we go. There's Salt River Bay. Well, I tell you, for some reason, I feel like I'm blind today. The light's just not quite hitting my coins right. Try that a little bit more. Well, let Lauren go ahead and do a couple of them. We'll see if anybody finds any. See who finds something first. I usually will go through something even while I'm watching a stream, if I have something. Okay, nothing there. And let's see what we got on the other side. Ooh, 40. Yeah. Yeah, I understand that, Lauren. It's 46 degrees. Arthritis hurts. I understand completely. Well, we've got a River of No Return. I noticed the last few hunts, I either find them right away, or I find them at the end. I kind of like it's nice when you find one right off the bat. It gives you that extra energy to like, okay, got one, now let's find another one. We got a Marsh Billings. I tell you, they owe me a W quarter on this one. I have at least one or two, but I get so many of these Marsh Billings that they should give me a West Point. I think it's only fair. Oh. And we got a Memorial Park coming up. And that's a big no. But that's why we got to search. It's not finding, it's searching. This is the one I have the most of. I'm pretty sure I got 5 or 6 of these. Hey Scott S., how you doing? Thank you for stopping in. Yeah, whoa, what do you know? Another Marsh Billings. There's a shocker. Alright, let's flip this little puppy over. Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure that's my most is my Lowells. I'd have to look at my book, but I'm pretty positive that I have at least 5 of them. Through 40 rolls. Didn't find one. Yeah, I hear you. In my last box, I think I just did it on my own. Pretty sure I did. I absolutely found nothing. You still haven't found? Wow. Well, just keep trying. They are out there. Yeah, it took me a while to finally find some, but once I found them, they seem to come a little easier. Probably because you're not thinking about it. I know once you find it, you're gonna go, oh, okay. That wasn't that hard. Central Illinois. Oh. Well, I'm up in Northwest Texas, and talking to the place I get my coins, there's a few guys that, I mean, there's some of them are coming in every day. They'll get whatever they happen to be searching. They'll get a few boxes, and then they'll go home, search them, and come back the next day. I know, he was telling me one guy was searching nickels, and one of the boxes he hit was it had 216 Buffalo nickels in it. I think I don't know, I've done boxes of nickels. I think I found maybe one Buffalo. Yeah, it's just see. I mean, if I knew I could get a decent amount of stuff, I wouldn't mind searching them, but there's not really, you know, with the exception is like the 55P, the 50D, the war nickels, the older Buffaloes, 39, or is it 39, 38D, something like that. I can't remember. I don't remember all of them. So I don't really search too many nickels. With the exception of that, there's just not a whole lot. To me, it's just, I don't know. I think it's boring. Of course, a lot of people think it's, I search through pennies, and I'm waiting. I got the sister box of the box I did earlier this week. And I'm waiting for I found 30, I think it was 35 Wheaties in that box. Something like that. I know it was over 30. It might have been under 35, but it was somewhere around there. And that was my best box. Wow, $8. That's a great price. Well, I'm retired for now. I think I'm gonna, a couple of months or so, I think I'm gonna go back and start doing something, because I'm really getting a little bored. But I'm gonna still try and at least get something so I can get my stream going every, at least on Thursdays, and then I can do pop-up streams here and there. I'm trying to get Copper to box battle me that sister box that I have. I mean, there could be nothing in it. There could be a ton in there. I don't know. I want a chance. I'm down, I think, 3. I've done 4 box searches with him, or 4 penny battles, and he's up 3-1. I said, I just want another chance to get back to you, because it seemed like every time I'll get like 2 boxes of them, and I'll pick one to search, and leave the other one hopefully to do a battle, and I always pick the wrong box to search by myself, because that'll have stuff in it, and then I'll do a box battle, and then I'll have something that has nothing. Well, I usually get a little bit of something, but not enough to win the box battle. What were they all of the W's? One of each? Or was it just you got multiples of one, certain one? I should put that over there. Yeah, because usually, yeah, that's good. Because usually, even in just so-so condition, they're usually about $10. Is to even in worn condition. And of course, the nicer they are, the more I've seen. I know when I saw them at the Grove show, and there was a guy there that was selling them. And depending on which one he wanted, or you wanted, I should say, is what the price was. And some of the harder ones, to find, he charged the most for. And I said, no, I'll keep searching. And now I have at least one of every one of them. Ooh, butterfly got smacked. But maybe it's okay. And no bueno. Yeah, I never seem to get lucky like that. Finding somebody that got something I want or I've been looking for and they just needed the money. It's usually, if I want it, it's like, you know, this is what I want for it. And I was like, well, I'm not ready to pay that. Okay, I'll just keep it. Maybe one of these days. Nope. Nope. What I'd like to do is get a few silver quarters out of these. That would be awesome. And of course, some West Points also. Got another Weir Farm. I don't believe I have. I don't remember seeing any of the 2023s. I've heard people say they saw them, but for some reason I seem to remember that they don't seem to release the new year until like May. I could be wrong. I have CRS, so, and I can't remember poop. So, I mean, it's quite possible that they were talking about something else and I misunderstood, but I thought they didn't release the new coins until May. All right. Well, I hope you do good with those halves. I've gone through let's see, 50. I've gone through 51 boxes here where I'm at, and of halves, and I have found zero silver. And most of the banks around here, if you're not a customer, maybe they might have a roll or two, something like that. But to order a box, if you're not a customer of their bank, oh, what do we got here? I know there's no way. Yeah, just a really shiny edge. They won't even order them for you unless you're a customer. And then the bank that I can get them at any time, they have their own rolling facility. And talking to some of the tellers at the branches that have worked down there, I was told through them. Anyway, here's a Marsh Billings. I was told by them that they cherry pick the coins down there, and any silver they find, they pull it out for themselves. They give it to one of the other employees, buy it from them, and they turn around and sell it to their friends. Now, if only one person told me that, I would be a little skeptical. But I've had several tellers at the branches tell me The same thing. So I tend to believe when I hear it from multiple people. One person I'm not going to believe, but multiple people I'm going to believe. And they've all told me the same thing. And then I've gone through 51 boxes and not found one. I mean, not even a 40%er. I mean, I can understand maybe not the 90s and stuff, because most people know about, I won't say most, but a good amount of people know about them. But for me, to go through 51 boxes here, it's just, I gave up. I was just like, it's, wow. Well, probably one reason on that, Scott, is I haven't seen any 2023s, to be honest with you, on any of any of the denominations. Maybe maybe I've seen a penny, but you know, it's new. They have them. A lot of people haven't seen them yet, so they're trying to take advantage of it, just like they do with the PS5s and everything else. They just try and take advantage of well, a lot of the newbies, new people that are, and then, you know, once the stuff comes out, you'll see them. You know, well, wow, I paid all that money for that. But sometimes it's the way some people learn. You know, I can tell you one thing, if anybody's ever seen on hey Z-Dogs, if you've ever seen, I know eBay has them a lot, the 1968 pennies. They have all the lettering pushed up right up against the ridge, and they're, oh yeah, it's unusual air, blah 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 blah, but it's not. If you look at the 68 pennies, they're all in God We Trust on top is all pushed straight up on the rim. It was some kind of die error when they were punching them out, and nobody ever changed it. So they're not rare. So if you ever see them, you can get a good laugh at it. You can tell them I said they're full of BS, because I look at all the 68s, because there is a DDO for that, which is actually pretty rare, which is worth a pretty good amount of money if you can find one. Well, even in bad condition, it's a DDO. It's worth, because there isn't that many of them. But that's the only reason why I look at the 68s, just to see if I can see that DDO. But don't fall for their story that it's that it's a rare air, because it's not. And what we got here? Another Salt River Bay. I stopped even bothering looking for the water underneath. Oh, come here. Yeah, slide over. There we go. Yeah, if you ever really wanted some of those, American Eagle holder has a ton of them. And it's that Kansas quarter again. Yeah. In God We Rust. Nope. Yep, I agree. I would not pay double. I'll bet you, I probably, well, no, so I took all my pennies out, so I could probably look in my pocket right now and probably find a 2023. Unless they're the older ones, I usually don't look at them too closely. Oops, what do we got here? Yeah, nothing. No silver edges. I've almost gotten to the point where you'll notice a lot of times I don't even bother to look at the edges anymore, because the chances of finding silver are so slim on quarters that I figured I look at all the quarters. If it's in the roll, I'm gonna find it. Ugh. Jeez, can't even read it. Figure that. Keep looking for that. Right up. Oops. Right on there. In between those trees there, that little open spot. Looking for that extra tree. Not sure how valuable it is, but I like errors. So if I could find one, I'd certainly flip it up and at least hold on to it for a while. Just like the high leaf, low leaf. I would love to have one of those. I've only seen pictures of them, so I know they do exist. Another Marsh Billings. Yeah, let's see what we got. We got us another Denver Mint Mark. We got here, I believe that's a Memorial Park. Yep. Huh. Yeah. Close, 1965. But not close enough. Another Marsh Billings. I think that's a Weir Farm. Thank you, Lauren. Good luck on your quarter hunt. Hopefully you will find something. May you find your first W quarter today. Another 5. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna stop looking at the edges. It's a waste of time for now. I'll find it if it's in there. Alrighty. A Leveler of no return. Oh. First one of these I've seen. This was one of my hardest ones to find. And then I found a couple of them within less than a month. Still haven't found the one with the broken eye, or big old metal chunk in the eyeballs. Oops, upside down. No leaky bucket. Oh, I know one. If you're still in there, Scott S. Were those customer rolled or bank rolled? I was going to ask that, and then my mind went on to something else. I tell you a little story about a customer rolled ones I got. Oh, I guess it's been a while. It's before I started my channel. I went to the bank. I'd been searching boxes for, I don't know, a while. And so I go into the bank, one of my banks, and they didn't have any boxes. So, oh, okay. And then the guy that was in the drive-through window said, "Hey, I got 4 rolls of customer rolled. Do you want them?" And I almost said no, and then I thought about it, because the banks don't particularly care for them, because they're a pain in the butt for them. So I said, yeah, whatever. Yeah, I'll take them. So I get the rolls, and three out of the 4 rolls are rolled with some really old rollers, roller papers, whatever you want to call them, coin roll papers. And on one of the papers, it's written, I think it was written Benji. Now, of course, that doesn't mean anything, because I've had some old rolling papers that say stuff on them. They're not destroyed. I hold on to them and reuse them. So I walk out of the bank. Actually, it was 5 rolls. No. Or was it 4? Either way, it's either 4 or 5. I can't remember. I can't remember exactly how many there were. So anyway, I go to my car, and I said, so the curiosity got the best of me. So I said, well, let me take a quick look at the one roll that said, pretty sure it said Benji's on them. I opened the roll up, put them out of my hand. 20 90 percenters in between Benjis and Walkers. I about soiled myself right then and there. I could not wait to get home and look through the rest of them. So I opened up the other rolls. One roll had, I think, a 40 in it. And then I opened another roll. It had, I don't think it had, maybe it had 140, maybe 2. Oh, no, I take that back, it had 3. I opened up the next roll. 17 out of the 20 were either Walkers or Benjis. So out of 5 rolls, I got 37 90 percenters and 4 40s out of 5 customer wrap rolls. That is absolutely insane. That was, like I said, that was at least a year before I started my channel. I've only had my channel since, well, February of this year had been a year. I think February 20th, if I remember right, is when I started it. So it'd been a year. So it had to have been like a year before that. Boy, now that would have been really cool to have that and open it up live on a channel and drop the whole roll and have all of those 90 percenters. That would be awesome. Darn. We need to find something. We'll even take a spitting horse. Oh, down to 3 watching now. Yeah, that's all right. I'd imagine a couple of people probably popped over to Will's channel. He's been having some pretty decent boxes lately. We got us a LOL. I got it. Let me wipe that off. Let's see if that was just some grease. Yeah, it's either grease or up there by the bell tower. I was looking for what they call the gargoyle. I haven't not found one of those yet. We got another river no return. Yeah, there were. Yeah, I mean, you get a box. You get a box of the halves, and you find even a couple of them. Well, actually, to me, if you find even one, it's pretty. I think that's successful. Let's see. I never really look at the 2022s for the drooly mouth or whatever on George. No leaky bucket. Oh, no. I think it's time to find another bat quarter. What do you think? Not on that one. And tall grass, this one looks pretty nice. Oh, didn't realize I had it. It doesn't matter. Oh. Oops. Yeah. There we go. No dice. Oh, back here. Oh. Oops, let me move that out of the way. The Salt River Bay. Yeah. Sorry, did I put you all asleep out there? Oop. I wish I had a little more coins to at least look at. Weir Farm. Come on, give us a W. Yeah. Yep. Oh. It's a very interesting looking quarter. We might have a silver. I don't think, no, I don't think so. Nope. As soon as I got it in a little different light there, I could see it a little better. At least that would make it interesting if we at least find that. Oh, la lord. Let's see. No, no, no. I think that's just. I gotta see if that's. Got a feeling that was just dirt. Yeah. Yeah, that was just dirt. Thought we had a partial leaky bucket there. Would have been nice. Oops. Oh, don't do that. Yeah, sorry about that. Internet's. I looked over there and it was circling, so. It's really slow. I don't know why. Salt River Bay. Did we go out? Son of a gun. There we go. Yeah, just all of a sudden the internet started going circling. Buffering. Well, we don't have a big a delay as we normally do. Normally it's a lot bigger, longer than that. I had one time that the delay was like 20 seconds. It's like, wow, that was huge. Nope. Another marsh. So the one that looks really kind of, I thought might be silver, the year 1965, and it as dirty as and stuff it was. I thought we had one, but no luck yet. Still got a lot of rolls to go. No. So at the end, if I have anybody in, I'm gonna put a couple things up if anybody's interested. I know there was. I have a couple of Morgans that is 1879, I believe. Philadelphia. She's in pretty good shape. I know the that's actually toning. It's hard to see, but it is there. In the back of it is it's still got pretty good chest feathers. The wings are in good shape. But anyway, and I got an 1885 O. I was thinking about towards the end maybe putting it up. If anybody's interested, I was going to start it out at 45 shipped. If anybody's interested. I've also got some, I know a lot of people are looking for the 1970 knit sets. I've got a few of those. The envelope that they came in are open, but the sets are still sealed. I was going to start those out at I think probably 19 to 20 shipped, somewhere in that generalized area. I'm not really sure on that one yet, but well, at the end, if anybody's in here, I will put them up, let people look at them, and if anybody's interested, we can go from there. If nobody is, that's fine too. And I've also got a 48 Denver Benjamin half. My book's already full, so I have an extra one. If anybody be interested in that. The 49P has already been kind of spoken for. We're just working out a negotiation on the price on that one. Oh, jeez. Can't even see what year it is. It's not silver though. Jeez, that's one dirty 84. And let's see if we can find us a leaky bucket. Nope. Hey, old Bill. Oh, just happens to be what I have under the scope right now. Let's see if we can see that V75. Well, and we already showed the D. Yeah, honestly, in a lot of the 2020s, for me, it's easier for me to look for that privy mark, Marsh Billings, because even when I flip it over, right there is going to tell me if it's a West Point. At least on the 2020s. 2019, you got to look at the mint mark. So I know other people don't do that, but it's easier for me to see that privy mark than it is to see the W, because I can tell you how many times I've seen a D mint mark, and if you're just looking at it not under the scope, you want it so bad to be a W that you think you see a W, and it's a Denver mint mark. I'm sure I'm not the only one that happens to. At least I hope not. Yeah. Clad. Yeah. I know it's, I mean, for what, 2007? At least the back of it looks really good. See what the front looks like. It's actually in pretty good shape. If I was doing a book of state quarters, I would hold that thing out and see if it would upgrade a book. Let's see what else. I don't know if I should. I don't know if I showed this, but this is all of the. Oh, get back here. All of the 2019. But they're all proofs, and they're all S proofs. I got that set there too. That I would let that go for 18 plus shipping. So I got a few things that I'll try and show at the end. If there's anybody interested in it, if not, I'm just giving you a preview. And if you're not interested, that's fine too. Come on, give me that high leaf, low leaf. Yeah. I mean, I know they exist because I've seen pictures of them. I would just like, geez, somebody must have. Here, look at this. I mean, this is 2001. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's in really good shape for 2001. I mean, it's 22 years old. Now somebody tried to cut George's neck there. But that's an excellent shape for 22 years old. And now we're going to play with a little tall grass here and a butterfly. And this one's for Copperal, since he's from Kansas. I know I found one of those within the last month or so on stream. I mean, he had just popped in, and I guess he caught the last part of it, the W, so he just missed me finding it. Hello, Tom, from Centralville, Iowa. Oh, Yeah, 65. No extra tree. Yeah, it's amazing how some of these people just get lucky and find all that. I found a couple leaky buckets. I have one geez, now I'm gonna have to pull it out of my book because it's actually pretty nice. And I'm pretty sure I dated it. Where is it? Where are you? I think it's on this page right here. Where are you? Oh, here it is. Yeah, that one, yeah, but as you can see, that one is a leaky bucket. I found that one on, oh, I'm trying to get the date under this so you can see it. On February 8th of this year, I found that one. And almost completely lost the, hey Spencer. Yeah, that's my best one. I know I have another one somewhere, but I don't think I put it in here. In my, yeah, there we go. That's my best one that I just showed you. Ooh, Gunkie. Weir Farm. River No Returnee. Memorial Park. And no extra fingers, no extra keys. Okay. Oh, yeah, Spencer's sister. That seeing your name just happened to remind me. I was looking through my analytics the other day, and I was kind of surprised that almost 25% of my audience is females. I thought that was pretty good. Most of the people I know, they're maybe 10%, and I have almost a quarter of my audience. I think it was like 24.1% or something to that effect. I was quite proud of that. Five more. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go ahead and take out 10. So, yeah, there's Salt River Bay. River no return. There's the bat quarter. Yeah, I'm supply. Hey, Gregory, how you doing? Another Salt River Bay. Wow. Some of these state quarters looks like they just came straight out of a mint set. Oh, I know what you're talking. I think that one you were talking about, Tom, that the leaky bucket, it had it was some kind of grease or something on the back. Because I thought I had one too, and then I pulled it back and took a good look at it, and it wasn't. Why is my light? Come on. There we go. Marshmallows.
Are you done?
About halfway. We got another Memorial Park. Come on, let's give us a W. I see a lot of these Marsh Billings, but they seem to all be Denvers. Yeah, at least it was a different mint mark instead of the Denver. It was a Philly. Hi, Skippy. Jody. They minted 2 million of each W quarters. I think they have some in mint sets, but I've honestly never seen one. Every W that I found has been in circulation. And I could be wrong, but I think they also made them for circulation. And I like watching a hunt too. I like doing hunts, but it's much more fun when you find something. But that's why they call it hunting, not finding. Because if it was finding, everybody would just go buy a roll, pull out what they want, and send the rest of it back. Wow, that thing is nice. Huh. This is true. It's the fun of the hunt. You hunt and you find something, and that's what makes it fun. The infamous bat quarter. That was actually my hardest one, or I thought was my hardest one to find. And I found 2 of them in less than a month. And then the last one I needed was the War of the Pacific, which was the last one. And I found that less than a month ago also. Might have been a couple of weeks ago. And that gave me the last West Point quarter in the series. Now, anything else that I find is just adding to my collection. I'm sure I'll probably let some of them go. As long as I have at least one of everything, I'll probably let some of them go. There's no reason to have a bunch of one. But that's just my personal feeling. Get it out to some people that don't have them. Oh yeah. You're gonna have hours of fun. I hope you find some really good stuff. Yeah, unfortunately, when my grandfather passed, it was when I was younger, and he had kept a lot of silver and stuff, and some of them probably more rarer coins. And I know my parents at one time had a collector come over, and I was in my teens. And they sold a lot of it off. But hey, you know, if you needed the money, you needed the money. That no ill feelings. Is that a? No, it's an 81. Thought I had a 61 there. I was just about to get excited. What did Skippy? What did what did your dad usually collect? Was it a certain thing, or was he kind of diversified and collected this, that, and the other? I know my grandfather was really into pennies. I remember as a kid, he'd go to the bank and bring back a bag, the white bag that was full of pennies, and we'd sit there and go through them and pull all the Wheaties out. And I remember even back as a young one, grandmother said, "You say find anything that says 1909, look and see if it has an S on it." And of course, I never did find one. That's the only penny that I need in my collection to finish my penny book. That 1909 SVDB. I'm hoping someday maybe I'll just get lucky and find one. I'm not holding my breath, let's put it that way. Because almost everybody knows about the 1909s. Just keep remembering if I'd have just held on to half the silver I had when I was a kid. I grew up in the 60s and 70s, so there was ample amount of silver. I just never paid any attention. But who knew back then that it would be worth what it's worth now. Oh, almost dropped it. Take to visit your other money. As funny as I lived in Vegas for 27 years. So I understand what you're talking about. I mean, there's people that come there to visit their money every year. But if it wasn't for all the people that were coming there, we'd have had to pay state taxes. This is actually one of the, I know I keep saying it, but anybody that maybe not has been in here before, this is one of my favorite designs on the quarter. I don't know why I like it, I just do. I would have liked it even better if there had been a W there. Pleased to roll upon my property. Yep. Yeah, hopefully you bought that property a long time ago when it was like they were almost giving away that stuff in Pahrump. Because now the prices there are just absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, I'm actually going to be there Sunday. Be there for about a week. My kids and grandkids still live there, and my youngest daughter has a tear in her labrum in her hip. She has to have surgery, so she kind of needs some help to keep her daughter off her so she can kind of heal a little bit. Take her to school, pick her up. And she's pretty young to have that happen, but she was in the Army for 21 years, and they kind of beat you up. Yeah, I don't know, maybe that's why I like it too. I don't know, it's just something about the design that I like. Nether Marsh Billings, only a W, come on. So while I'm thinking of this, so next Wednesday or next Thursday, which is my normal stream time, I won't be streaming next Thursday because I'll be in Vegas helping my daughter out, and I don't want to try and do a stream on my phone. I have a hard enough time doing it on the computer. I finally gotten. I'm getting halfway decent at it on the computer now. I don't want to try and learn it on the phone. But I might, if I get time I'm gonna stop at a few banks and maybe pick up some half dollars and maybe some quarters, search them, and do some, some shorts and post them up. So you can keep an eye out for that. I know there's a few of my subscribers love my animal videos. I got some animals that they're different. They'll keep you amused. Of course, most of the time when I see them doing something, I try and grab my phone so I could take a picture or video of it. And as soon as they see me with the phone, they stop doing whatever they're doing. Oh, what do we got here? Nothing. Yeah, she's and she did 5 tours in Afghanistan and Iraq. Her last one was pretty tough. I didn't want her to go personally, especially on that last one. But she was the first sergeant of her company, and she wasn't going to let them go over there, and she was going to stay over here. Then she got promoted to sergeant major while she was over there, which is a pretty big deal. You don't see too many females promoted to sergeant major. She spent most of her time on active duty. She was in the Nevada National Guard. When she got promoted to sergeant major, they knew that she was, her time was somewhat down, and they offered her sergeant major of the whole of all of the Nevada National Guard, and she turned him down. She goes, oh, jeez. She said she had enough, and I don't blame her. I had enough after 3 years. That was enough for me. I would have stayed in if they'd have let me change my job, but they wouldn't. Yep, that is true. I think that's why I was telling earlier about one of the times I went down to the bank and they had 5 customer rolls, and I ended up getting 37 90s and 4 40s out of 5 rolls. I had one roll that was all 20, either Benji or Franklin's, or they were either Franklin's or Walker's, I should say. I thought that was great. That was before I started my channel. I didn't think about videoing it or something. I would have been nice if I had videoed it and I could have put it up as a video on my channel. It would have been great. Yeah. Yeah, she was yeah, and she made sergeant major before, I think she was 19 years. 19 and a half years or something like that, which is kind of unusual. I mean, I think it did help that she was a female, but they had a hard time with turning her down because she had everything she needed. She'd been to all the classes. She'd been all the campaign ribbons and whatever else. I mean, I don't know all the requirements. I made it to specialist. I made it E4 and was stupid and punched out an E5 before I got out and got busted to E2. So, yeah, I was young, stupid, hot-headed. Gee, I don't know where my daughter got all that stuff from. But she learned how to control it. That's why she went up the way she did. Oh, jeez. Ring of death. Oof. We got us a Lowell. What do we got here? Yeah, the only thing I regretted about her is I didn't get to pin her sergeant major on her because she got pinned while she was overseas. She really wanted me there to do it, but of course the Army is not going to pay for an old man to go overseas to pin on her sergeant major stripes. Of course, I actually volunteered to go over because all their cooks were civilians, and that's what I did when I was in the Army. I volunteered to to go over there and cook for the soldiers. And oh wow, what the heck? But they told me I was too old. It's like, oh, okay, what can you do? Marsh Billings again, yay. Cannot believe how many Marsh Billings I get, and I can't. It doesn't want to give me the West Point. It's basically all Denver's. And geez, well, guess what it is? Another Marsh Billings. Memorial Park. Oh, yes. Yes. Is that like a Chief Petty Officer second class? I'm not sure what an OSC is. Chief, okay. Yeah, I was in the Army, so I'm not familiar with naval ranks that well. All I know is if you I remember the gold anchor. I think it was like a gold anchor and it said USN or something like that. You knew they were up there. Oh, so you were a gunny? Oh. Oh. See, gunny sergeant is Marines, correct? One of my best friends in the yeah, I'm saving these up right now for one of my subscribers. Once I hit about 10 rolls of them, then I'll sell it to him. I'm almost up to, well, almost up to the second roll. It's gonna take a while. Like a gunny rank, okay. And one of my friends in the I worked at the post office for 31.5 years. One of the guys that worked there was a retired gunny, and there were still guys that he knew while he was in their service still called him gunny. Gunny belt, Curtis T. Belt. Yep. You can see you're kind of confusing me because when you said chief, the only ones that I knew chief were naval, and gunny is Marine. So that kind of confused me. Okay. Yeah, I thought so. My dad was in the Navy also. I was in the Army, and my youngest daughter was in the Army. Yeah, I just wish they would have let me change my job. They tried to tell me that I couldn't go from one shortage. Well, in the Army they called them MOSs. They told me I couldn't go from one shortage MOS to another shortage MOS. I mean, I would have gone over. I mean, I wanted to go overseas, but I wasn't going over there as a cook and spend 9 to 10 months in the field cooking out of a tent. No, thank you. Especially in Germany. 3 up, 3 down. 3 up, 3 down. That's an E8, or if you're in the Air Force, that's an E9. In the Army, that's a first sergeant. Yes. What do you want? Somebody came to visit me. Look, where are you at? There you are. What do you want? Huh? Okay. That's what I thought. Yeah. What's up there, Mr. Hoarder? Find anything yet? Oh yeah, by the way, almost forgot. If you have a channel, should be able just to do exactly what American Eagle Hoarder is doing, and it should find your channel. I don't know why it's not working. It was working on the last string. Yeah, now she's laying. She's laying. What do you got there? Jeez. You got it in a bag of quarters. I don't want to take you to the doctor to pump your stomach. Why is that not working? I wonder if it's. What if it's hashtag me? Or maybe the stuff is not working. Yeah, hashtag me, Porter. That's it. And if you have not, gone and seen American Eagle Hoarder, check his channel out. He does some very interesting stuff. I know at least a couple times a week he'll do Saturdays and Sundays. He does what is called a seated roll, where he actually puts his own silver in the rolls. He charges $5 a roll, and I'm guaranteed, as long as you get at least 3 rolls, you will leave with some silver, guaranteed. Because if you skunk on all 3 rolls, he gives you a 40%er. If you get 5 and you skunk on all 5, he'll give you a 90%er. And then all of the people that donate, they have their own race at the end just for the donators. And he usually puts something pretty interesting up for that. Let's see if that works. I don't know if it'll, I think he has to do it himself. So it might pop up my channel again. I think he's in the middle of doing, he's got a 4-box hunt going on, and I can't believe that he's already finished all 4 boxes. So on his channel it's exclamation point find me. On my channel it's just exclamation point me. And Nightbot Wolf, if you have a channel, it will find you. Find your channel and put your URL up for you. I'm not like some of these other channels that don't want people to promote their channels, afraid they might lose somebody or something. I don't worry about that. You know, I've been around a little over a year. I'm starting to get a pretty decent reputation. So, yeah. You never know. Give it a try. When you get a chance, go see him. He, unless you, well, I can say if you get offended easy, it might not be. I mean, he doesn't get too crazy, but he will say what's on his mind. That I promise you. He's very honest and direct and straight to the point. That's why I enjoy going over there. Oh, let's see. Oh. I'm surprised one of my cats hasn't jumped up on my desk yet. Usually at least one of them will jump up here and walk by the camera and block my camera out. Especially the black one. And we got a Marsh Billings again. And if you happen to not have already subscribed me, that would be subscribe would be awesome. Pretty much everybody I've seen in here has subscribed me, but in case there isn't, in case there's somebody that hasn't subscribed, watch a couple of my videos, make a comment so your sub will stick. You know, anybody who's been around YouTube long enough, you know, if you don't watch their content and make some comments on it, they just kick you off. But enough of that. Let's find something here. Gee, it's getting darker in here. Oh, you're just like a puppy. Even though you're a year old, you still act like a puppy. Oop. Raspberry. And how's your head? Hey, don't chew on my bowling bag. Another 12 grass prairie. Oh, okay. I see. Kira. Kira. Come here, Kira. Come here, baby. Come here. Come here. All right. Okay, she's not gonna. Come here. There she is. Hi. Say hello. Yeah, she's half bulldog and, well, she's a mix. She's a bulldog mix. We're not quite sure. From what I see her from the backside, she reminds me of a greyhound with those long. She's got really long legs. So she kind of looks like a greyhound from the back. But she's a handful. But she's worth it. She's pretty much a good dog. Yeah, she's a rescue. We got her from the pound. If I get new animals, I usually get them. I'll rescue them from the pound. Our pound here, they say, the employees say they don't euthanize unless the animal is bit somebody or something like that. But the reviews I've read say different. So there's so many, I can't even hardly go down there because there's so many animals down there that I just want to take them all. Yep, I think so too. I think they're more happy about having a place to go, coming out of those cages and being able to go somewhere. Oops. Run free, eat when they want, drink when they want, sleep when they want. Yeah, they pretty much run the house. Yeah, we got a Marsh Billings. Oh, jeez. Won't wait till the last roll. Of course, the last roll magic is always nice, but we still got a ways to go. I think there's what? There's still 15 rolls left on the box here. I'm not used to. I mean, at least lately, I'm not used to not finding anything. I've been killing it with the West Points lately. Now I'm actually kind of hoping this one is a West Point, because this is actually a very nice quarter. But no lucky. Yeah, I'm thinking about we lost one of our cats. She got out somehow. In the backyard, she's been gone for almost 3 weeks now. And I go down to the pound, and there's this other place that's there's a privately funded cat and dog, like a refugee camp, so to speak. And they'll keep those animals until they either get adopted or pass away. They will not euthanize an animal. Well, I mean, now I can't say that because they have, but there has to be, something physically wrong that can't be fixed. And I was down there last week, and there was this great orange and white tabby that has only been in there, had only been in about a week, and she didn't want to come out of the cage or anything. She was, she was scared, and even the employees couldn't get her to come out of the cage. So I went over there and I started petting her and talking to her. The next thing you know, she popped out of the cage, came right up to me. I picked her up, held her in my arms. She rolled right over under her back and exposed her tummy to me. And when I tried to put her back in the cage, she clung onto my jacket because she didn't want me to leave. So tomorrow, that's another place I need to go check and see if someone had maybe turned in our pussycat, or someone. Hopefully, somebody found her. And she's still there. I might just pick her up and take her. I mean, she decided that she liked me. I don't know if the male cat's gonna like her too much, but yeah, it's all right. That other cat's so mellow. They had some, because they just let the cats kind of run in this small building they had for them. There's like all these cages and cat trees and pillows and blankets, and so the cats kind of during the day they just kind of run around in there. And there's this one cat, I forget the cat's name, but he doesn't really like anybody, and he was sitting there just hissing at her. She just sat right there, right in front of him, and just looked at her. Looked right back at him and like, yeah, whatever. Didn't make a sound, didn't move. Kind of surprised me. So I might be bringing a pussycat home tomorrow. I don't know yet. Well, we got us a weird farm here. Come on, we're starting to run out of rolls here. We need to find something. And another Marsh Billings. I have no hopes of that being there. But eventually, one of these days, it's going to surprise me and it's going to just pop up. Oops. Salt River Bay. Ooh, almost had an explosion. Weir Farm. I think we got another Salt River Bay. Another Salt River Bay. What do we got? Curious. 15. Only 15 likes. Dang. I'm used to getting at least 25. Yeah, I'll blame American Eagle Hoarder for trumping on my time. Normally he wouldn't even start searching till like now. I think he started earlier. So I'm going to blame him. Combat quota. Oh, what we got here? Another Marsh Billings. Oh no, I've got them. I just want to find another one. I've actually got 3 of the W's. Out of those quarters, I only keep the West points. I've got so many other different kinds of books going that I just don't need another one. I've got the map that has the statehood quarters. Can't remember the year. I don't know. I've got it in the closet. I haven't looked at it in a while. Uh-oh. Yep. Puppy got something stuck in her back paw. She's out there hopping around outside. Oh, yeah, the wife got it. She's fine now. Yeah, as you can see, kind of care about our puppies. She was out. My wife was out there running around in the backyard and letting the dog chase her. She's got so much energy. And I think I'm going to have to do a DNA test on her. I really like to find out because most people think she's pit, boxer and pit, and I don't think she is. I think she's boxer greyhound. But there's only one way to find out is do the DNA test. Always wanted to do one of those myself. Really find out what my heritage really is. And nobody else in my family really cares too much about searching coins and stuff. That's probably one reason why I haven't really done books or anything. Oh, those are the best kind. Or just like us, mutts. Most of us came from Europe or somewhere around that area, and we're Heinz 57s. Marsh Billings. No. Bill. Getting down to the last rolls in the box. There they are on the desk. Leave that down there. So, 10 more rolls to find something. See, it's not looking good at finding something, but I don't quit till the last quarter's dropped. Or they say until the fat lady sings, and I don't hear no fat lady. Oh, come here. There we go. Yeah, we got all of the writing. Yeah, somebody messed that horse's face up. And that was done on purpose. Looks like somebody tried to rub it off. I don't understand why people see the need to destroy coins. There we go. The camera moved. You don't need to look at my ugly face, that's for sure. Memorial Park. Nope. Has anybody found the this crossing the Delaware with the cut up there on top of the hat? I still have. I've looked at so many of them and still haven't found that one yet. I've seen some of them. Some of the other people have found. I mean, the cuds are just huge. Nope. Nope. Ugly. Yeah, there's a couple people I watched and I can't believe how many of them they've found. I guess it just depends on what part of the country you're in. I know that American Eagle Hoarder is up in Ohio, and he finds a lot of air quarters. Down here, south, not too much. I find a couple here and there, but nothing to compare to what he's found up there. But yeah, I found more back quarters than he has. I found 4, and I still have 3 of them. I sent him one for his it's either birthday or Christmas because he didn't have one. But he finally found one. Yeah, actually like 90 miles southeast of Des Moines, south of Des Moines, something like that. I remember talking to you before. My ex-brother-in-law is from Des Moines. Should be pretty cold there, isn't it? And I'm surprised here we've only had, I'll be damned. I thought I was seeing things, but look at this. What year does that say? Woohoo! Silver! Ha-ho, silver. 1960. I thought I was seeing things. I kept looking at it going, no, that's got to be 1969. But all you got to do is drop it. And I don't know how I didn't see it by the sides. But I guess, well, I didn't see it because I haven't been looking on the sides. Let me put that little, where's my little Drop that little booger in there. Wow. Well, I can't say I didn't find anything. Finding a silver quarter, well, I think it's, well, silver. I found silver. It's better than finding a W. Now we need to find a W. That just energized me even more now. Well, they must have missed that one down at the plant down there. And I almost missed it. I had to look at it like 3 or 4 times. And I thought my eyes were deceiving me. And I kept looking at it and I kept wanting to turn that 0. This is what I thought it was. I kept looking at it and I go, oh no, that's a 69. That's what I thought it was. See, now we need at least one more silver or a W or 2. Would really make this hunt so much better. It's still good. Anytime you find silver, that's a good hunt. The bat, the bat, the bat. Alright. Interesting. Ugh. There's no way that could be. Oh, no. So you can't even read the front. So bad. Oh, don't do that again. And it's the second time I looked up there and saw that thing buffering. Hey, just hold on there, internet. Only have 5 rolls left. Yes, Will, couple rolls back, I found a 1960 quarter. I almost missed it. I kept looking at it and going, nah. I kept wanting to turn that zero into a 9 because I figured my eyes are deceiving me because I hardly ever find silver, but it was cool. 1960. Let's see, where is it? Out of all 4 boxes, that's all you found? Yep, I like that. Hey, Lori. Yeah, so far this is all I found. Oh, yeah, it's a Philly. Oh, look at that. It's a proof reverse. See how the leaf's touching the A? So I'll just leave it up there for a little bit. So how you doing, Lori? I still think there's a W in here somewhere. Oh, I'm doing good. Finding that 1960 90%er felt really good. I'm assuming you want me to tilt this 1960, correct? It's got a lot of meat on the face, kind of surprising. Come on, camera, stop moving around. There we go. Yeah, I think that's the 3rd silver quarter I found. And probably about once a month. All right, enjoy. Well, went through 4 boxes that fast. They say there must not be nothing. Enjoy your dinner, Will. We have a tall grass. Wow, that isn't... Huh. River No Return. Oop. There we go. We got Memorial Park. Now the Marsh buildings. Oh, my brain is like out here in left field right now. So this hunt wasn't very, not too hot, huh, Lori? It's amazing how those few boxes he had. Oh, woohoo! Look at that. I told you we had a W. And it's the one that I have the most of. Yep. Lowell. And there she is. A West Point. Where is... They do the flips. Let me get this in a flip right now. Yes. Well, they saved all the goodies for the end. So all the people that left early didn't get to see it. They'll have to rewatch the stream to find it. Yes, 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 yes. I like it. I've been doing really good on the West Points. And then did you see that I also found a 1960 90%er? Lori, I think you were already there. Yeah, definitely their bad luck. I mean, I know it's a little boring. I don't talk as much as a lot of people do. But, what can I say? Ooh, look at the ring of death on that one. Oh, at least I knew it wasn't a West Point. That's probably why I don't usually see more than 5 or 6 people at a time. There's like 4 watching right now. That's fine. At least somebody's watching, so I must be doing something okay, or else nobody would watch me. All right, 2 more rolls left. Yeah, I mean, I've actually found them all. I just found the Guam quarter before Will, but Will found the War in the Pacific before I did. That was my last one that I had to find, and I found that at like a week and a half or 2 weeks ago. I think when I saw it, I probably blew some people's eardrums out, because it's like I was a little loud. I've been looking for that thing for like 2 years. So many quarters, so many chances, and then I finally get it. But it was nice. It was nice teasing Will about the bat quarter for a while. But then he teased me about the War of the Pacific because I couldn't find that one. This one I just can't believe they have as many of these I get. Some Marsh buildings, and I can't find another West Point of that one. Yeah, let's see if we can find a leaky bucket. No snow, no, and no. This is the one I like to tease Copper about. He has one, but I think he ended up winning it or buying it. I can't remember exactly. I know somebody offered, when we were at the Grove Show last year, somebody offered him a pretty good chunk for it, and he, nope, there's no way. He would not get rid of it. I don't get quite as attached to my stuff. For the right price, I'll sell it. I mean, it depends on what kind of airs you're talking about. I can't remember. I might have showed some of them. If anybody's interested, I only got one more roll left. I can pull out some of the air quarter or air coins that I have if anybody's interested in seeing them. Yeah, definitely the fun is the hunt. It's when you find something, it just makes it a lot more fun. Okay. So, last roll of quarters. After that, I'll pull some of my errors that I've found out. It's funny, there's another one. Oop, no you don't. I've done pretty good so far. I've dropped quarters, but they landed on my chair and not on the floor. Usually I'm good for at least 5 or 6 quarters on the floor. Move these over. Last little handful here. Yeah, I think most wives will say that. They got us for the good years. When we get older, let's get, hey, time to trade you in for a younger model. Alright, so let me replace that one. Put the drummer boys away. I think I know I got enough for at least another roll. Alrighty, so. Come here. There we go. Close that up. Alright, so quick summary of what I found today. Oh. Put this away first, or I'll be short at the bank. Is the first thing I found was this 1960 Type 2, or not Type 2. Oh, maybe that's not. Now I can't tell if that leaf is touching the top of the A or not. Now, it may not be the proof reverse. Either way, it's a 1960 Philadelphia 90% quarter. And a 2019 Lowell, no gargoyle in the guitar, but it is a West Point. So those are the two finds for the day. We've been married for 2 days. I don't know, Tom. For some reason, just that doesn't sound right. My wife and I have been married for 19 years. All right. So those are my 2019s. Let me look through here. Well, yeah. We'll start with a nice. Oh, that's not even the good one. That's not even the good one. Here we got one. There we go. The Spitting Horse, all the way to the rim. Get an annulment, start over. Let's see. This one I found on February 8th. I'd say a little more than a leaky bucket. It's like the whole bottom of the bucket's almost gone. I don't think there's any snow or anything on the roof now. Let's see. Let's go back further. I mean, I have some of them that are put away. Let's see. Here we go. In 1998. White AM. What the heck? Come out of there. Nothing real exciting, but a blank planchet. And it weighs 2.5, so it's the newer one. But here's an older one. It's a little off struck. Oh, come on. And I know that it's 1970 or older because this was in my grandfather's collection. My grandfather passed away in 1970. So I know that this is older than 1970. And it weighs 3.1 grams. I just wish it had a date on it. Yeah, I mean, there's some. I just don't know if I want to go through the hassle of getting. You got to get an account. You got to fill out this and fill out that. Now, if you look at here's a 1971D. I take that back. My grandfather died in 1971. If you look right there, right by the chin, you can see the columns from the back, and I believe, and if you look down just above his, or just under Liberty, but just above his shoulders, that's part of the building, the corner of the building there. I think it's part of that corner down here. Oops. I think there's some punch throughs on the back here too. I mean, it's not, it's, for a 1971, it's in pretty good shape. It's a little environmental damage, you know, a couple of spots here and there, but it's, I mean, it's in pretty good shape considering the year. What else I got? Oh, here. Oh, let's see. We have, let's get the right year. A 2-cent piece. If you turn it over, it's 180 degrees turned. You have to turn it all the way completely around. I believe it's, yeah, it's 1864. So if you put it straight like it should be, you should be able to just flip it over and it should be there, but it's not. It's completely 180 degree turned. The rotated die, let's see what else there. A lot of that stuff is still in my safe. Yeah, this one isn't real. I found this. You can see the die break running through the steps up into the pillars. You can see it running all the way down. Oops, stop moving. Get a better shot of it. And that's not real. And I think about the last thing I have in this book is a 1970D with a floating roof. Well, hold it now, I'm not sure. Now it almost looks like there's a pillar over there. But you cannot, at least I haven't been able to find that. Maybe it's barely there. But I can't find the FG on there. It might slightly be there. But that's pretty much, I mean, I have other stuff in the safe that I would have to go dig out. But yeah, I don't know if it's that interesting. Some of the other stuff, but that's some of the errors I have. I have some 1966 nickels that have a bunch of die cuds on them, or cuds all over them. Some brakes, some die brakes in the back. They're not quite as interesting. Here, over there, you box thief. But anyway, let's see if we made it to, I don't think we did. I'm hoping we made it to 25. Nope, 16, that's it. Ah, darn. Oh well, and how many people we got left? We got 5. Oh, what do we got here? I know it's not much, but I'll tell you what. Everybody just keep chatting in the chat. I'm going to give a nice little 1 Grammy. Normally I won't do it unless I get 25 likes. But since I found silver, all you have to do is chat. Say something in the chat. Nightbot will pick you up. I'll give you a couple of minutes. And normally this is actually the lowest likes I've had. Normally I get anywhere from 25 to 33. But you know, it is what it is. At least I am getting some people to watch. So I must be doing something halfway right. Anyway, I'll give it till what, 7:02 right now. And when I see it hit 7:03, I'm gonna go ahead and just type it in, and we'll see who. And I'm gonna give somebody that. Alrighty. And the winner is Lori. Yeah, she does too. Don't worry about it. It always says somebody they don't subscribe. And I don't know why it says that, because I know you do. Email me your name, address, city, state, zip code, all that, and I will send you this little grant. I'll send you this Grammy. I'm not going to track it. I'm just going to put it in a regular envelope and send it along. It'll be in like one of these envelopes, or inside of another envelope. Yeah, I probably do, but I haven't keeping track real well. Oh, I wonder, buddy, see this? See this quarter? Yeah, maybe it's easier to see it this way. See how silver that looks? I found this, I don't know, about a couple weeks ago, and I thought for sure I had a silver. Come on, focus. Focus. Anyway, this is what it is. 2010 Grand Canyon Philadelphia Mint. I mean, you hear me dropping it. Sounds like clad. I weighed it. Came up to I think it was like 2.5. So it actually should be less. Because I believe well, let's see. Let's see what a regular. This is 1960 quarter. Oh no, I want to go to. There we go. 6.2 grams on the silver quarter, and then I weighed this one up, and I think 5.6. It weighs less. So if it was silver, it should be weighing up the same thing. Yeah, it was just strange because I thought, I mean, I even said, oh, I got a silver. And then I pull it out, and it's a 2010. This shocked me. I guess I'll bring it up real quick. I don't know if anybody's interested, but I have 1879. As you can see, it's a Philadelphia. Nice chest feathers. Morgan in 1885. Come on. There we go. And this one's from out of New Orleans. Come on. There it is. There's the O. Oh, does that have a die crack in it too? Anyway, I was looking for 45 shipped on these. Either one. If anybody's interested, I'll give it a couple of minutes, and if nobody's interested, that's fine too. No big deal. Let's see, let me put your name on this, Lori. Lori. Camarista. Yeah, I did. And anyway, so there's that. Got that. Get that out of the way. Got her name on that. Got my finds for the day and flips, so I won't lose them. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably still have them. I mean, they're actually, I would, obviously I'm not a professional grader, but I would put them at probably an MS 61, maybe the 79 is a 62, and maybe 60, 61 on the 85. I don't know. I'm not a grader, so I have no idea. But they're in pretty decent shape. I was really shocked on that 1879 how nice the chest feathers were, because they usually go fast. Oi, Kira. She got a hold of my quarter box and she's chewing it up. How many tail feathers? Well, let me pull it out of here. I think 7, but I really didn't look at it that well. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I only see 7, and unless they're counting, like, oops, over on the other side of the branch is another part of the tail feather, then I'm only counting 7. If they're counting on the other side of the branch, the olive branch, then there's 8. But I'm counting 7. Yeah, because I was thinking, maybe it was 8 tail feathers, which would definitely make it worth more. But I was pretty sure I only counted 7. What's up, Keith? You should have been in here just a little bit ago. You could have got yourself a little, well, possibly could have got yourself a little Grammy. This is my buddy from Vegas, Keith. Let's see. Turn this light out. Don't need the light anymore. So anyway, that's pretty much it. I showed some stuff. I had, did you see what I got today, Keith? I ended up finding a 1960s quarter. And a Lowell West Point. Oops. Ugh. Oh, I put it in the wrong one. Anyway, here it is. I know it's hard to see. There's the West Point. Wrong quarters. There's the W. So that was my 2 finds for the day. So anyway, I guess everybody be safe. Be good. Keith, I'll see you hopefully next Thursday. Oh, the 1879 Philadelphia and an 1885 New Orleans. No, Keith, it was the Lowell quarter. Not a problem. I'll get this sent out to you tomorrow. Should be in the mail tomorrow for you. I got to make sure I get it out of here either tomorrow or Saturday because I'm going to be gone for a week. I won't be online next week, next Thursday. So I'll be in Vegas taking care of my daughter. I probably will drop a couple of shorts or so while I'm there. I know I will. So keep an eye out for that. Oh, I guess let me put that up there. All right. Yeah, she has a torn labrum in her hip. It's been like that for a while, and VA's finally going to fix it. I think she's using a private doctor. Yeah, it was I don't think I would like it. But anyway, that's all I got today. Keep an eye out for some shorts coming up. I will be dropping at least a couple of shorts while I'm in Vegas. Thank you for everybody coming in. Lori, Keith, Tom Craig, Coin Silver. I know I'm missing a couple people. Well, those are the people I hung around. American Eagle Hoarder. Who else was it? Hi Skippy 0411. I don't know if they're still here. Spencer Sister, Gregory Gibson, Old Bell, Zagdog's Hobby, Scott S, Lauren O'Reilly, Kaysen 2006, and I think that's pretty. Oh, and VMC. He was the very first one in here. So I guess that's it. I'm going to call it a night. Thank you for everybody for coming. And if you haven't subscribed, please think about doing that. I'd greatly appreciate it. Any likes is helpful. Makes YouTube at least know that somebody's watching it if I got the likes. And thank you. And I'll see you when I get back. You have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you later. Bye.